up right when I started. Okay. What? Alright, sorry about that. Right as I was starting up, Mom knocked on my door. Okay. Let me just mirror the links and we can get started. So how y'all doing? Well, I'm getting everything fired up. Okay, there we go. Everything's ready. Just gonna get that up so I can see the audio levels. Hey everyone! So, welcome back to part 3 of my commission marathon stream thing, because I gotta finish the streams that people paid for on the first couple days. It just keeps going. Anyway, so we should be able to get through the last 3 commissions today. If you want to commission some more, then I will definitely get to that. I might not be able to today. We'll see. The first 2 commissions are pretty easy though, so it's pretty likely. Yeah. If I'm not able to get to your commission today, then you'll have to wait until Monday, because I gotta take the weekend off, man. Y'all have no idea how crazy I've been taking this week. So yeah, let's get started. So, my first commission is from, it's from Dragon Catman, and he wants me to do a line art of my favorite Pokemon. So, my favorite Pokemon is, Metagross. So, I'm actually really excited, because I love Metagross. So, let's get to it. Weird that they asked specifically for my favorite Pokemon and not their favorite Pokemon, but I won't complain. I get to draw Metagross. Alright, let me just nab a reference picture. I've seen a few episodes of Villainous. It's okay. I feel like the pacing's a little too fast for me, but I like the designs. Alright. Let's just make this a little bit bigger so I can see it better. Alright, let's draw ourselves a Metagross. Or Metagross. I don't actually know how it's pronounced. I haven't watched the Pokemon anime in forever. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I think Jim Carrey can pull off Eggman. I mean, it's not confirmed that he's negotiating, but I mean, what the fuck else is Jim Carrey up to these days? You know? What kind of pose should I put this guy in? I don't want to just copy the pose he has, but Pokemon this shape, you can only do them in so many ways, you know? But yeah, Jim Carrey as Eggman, I mean, he was great as the Grinch, and I really liked him as Count Olaf. I think of all the celebrities to play Eggman, and you know that they have to cast a celebrity, Jim Carrey is second only to Jack Black. Please, please give me Jack Black Eggman. I know that those two personalities are nothing alike, but I don't care. I want to see Jack Black as Eggman. I want to see Jack Black as everything. I want to see Jack Black's Hamlet, where it's just a Hamlet and every single character is Jack Black, and they use like special effects to put them together. I love Jack Black. He's great. Let's see. I'll start with the body. Like, I'll sketch it out and then I'll see if I can figure out the pose from there. My favorite Sonic game is, Generations for now. I like the running stages in Unleashed the best, but those brawling stages, man, they're insufferable. So, for now it's Generations, though I really hope that we have running stages like what, Unleashed has. And no, I haven't played Sonic Mania yet. I'm waiting for Sonic Mania Plus to come out. I'm really excited for it. I have it pre-ordered and everything, gonna pick it up next week. I'm so hyped. Let's make the brush a bit smaller. Fuck, there's like only so many poses you can put a Metagross in, you know? I don't want to do the Ultra, because there's only so many poses you can put an Ultra in. Like, I'm looking at these Metagrosses on Google Images to try and get some ideas. It's all the exact same pose, just from a different angle. What am I gonna... Oh, maybe this isn't gonna be as easy as I thought. Oh no. Whoops. Ooh, that's a good idea. Put it in a breakdance head spin. Or what if it's doing like... Oh, I got it. What if it's trying to play a Game Boy? That'd be cute. That'd be cute. Like with his big old hands trying to hold the Game Boy in his little claws. I think I'll do that. I'll make it trying to play a Game Boy. So its head would definitely be tilted downwards. No, I like Metagross. Man, I'm not sure if y'all can hear this background music, but someone did like a really good vocal cover of this song and a couple other Homestuck songs. So like she has such a pretty voice. I don't know if she's made anything recently, but I hope she's doing all right. The weight of it all, you marvel at the height of the fall. Don't you remember why you don't have a mother? Do you know how you got here? Memories fade, left behind, anxieties forgotten in the back of your mind. Are your friends lost too? Did you hold them tight, or did you let them go? Were they buried under the weight of it all? Such a high place from which to fall. Didn't you love them? When have you last spoken? Sorry about that. I just really love that vocal cover. Y'all really gotta look it up. I think she goes by Horizon. And then it's got like socket for its okay. Oh, thank you, Meloetta Senpai. I'm glad you like my stuff. Hey, it's too late, man. I'm already drawing Metagross trying to play a Game Boy. Ain't no going back from here. Hmm. Hmm. I think the Metagross's head would actually be, like, closer to the ground. this would have more of a tilt to it, like, it'd also be a bit longer. I know this is basically cheating, but... The eyes aren't level. Okay, now I just gotta do the back legs. Gonna be booping up more than usual just because grass is standing kinda weird. Definitely be more to the side though. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Go. Now to do the next pass of the sketch with horizontal flip. I'm not putting a belt and watching over its shoulder, dude, and like asking me the same thing over and over again is just going to make it less and less likely for me to do what you ask, dude. Okay, let's refine this a bit better. I didn't even know the Gumball Boom comics were still going, but like Tyson Hess draws them, which explains why the artwork is so perf, because Tyson Hess is beautiful. He's beautiful art man. He loves his birds, loves his comics. He's a cool dude. Yeah, I remember that Kalimba remix from yesterday. You think I could ever forget? That was a fucking jam. cheesecake. There we go. And Metagross is looking pretty good. It depends on the commission. Usually I'm alright, but I've been doing a lot of art lately, so it has been a little rough on my hand, but not like horrible or anything. If anything, it just means I gotta build up the muscles. Gonna have the most swole wrist you ever did see. Alright, I think we're ready for line art. Alright, luckily they only asked for a line art, so once we're done with that, we can just move right on to the next stream. Oh, thank you, that one commenter. Take my large taco and eat it carefully. Ah, that reminds me of my favorite article in the whole wide world. And I really hope some of y'all have heard of this because I love it so much. It's called Dear Person Who Just Made My Burrito, and it's a very, very angry letter at whoever made that person's burrito. I love that article so much. I revisit it all the time because it's the funniest thing on the fucking planet. I love it. Next stream? I'm not sure. Like I said, Monday at the earliest, just because I'm not doing another one of these over the weekend. I'm doing having a party with some friends tomorrow, and then on Sunday, I just want to like chill out, max and relax and all cool. Was it in Flying Kitty's new vid? It's been my favorite article for a while. I've even thought of doing it for like a vocal warm-up. Right now I just do the Jugamu bit. You know, from Full Metal Alchemist, Jugamu Goku no Shirikure, that whole thing. But, I've been thinking of switching to Dear Person Who Just Made My Burrito. Oh, the line. I don't remember the whole Jugamu thing, but it's something like, Jugamu Goku no Shirikure Kaijoi Suga no Sugimatsu Immersu Fumayasa no Gurundai no Sharingan no Gurundai no Pipa no Chokyome no Chosuke. I feel like I missed a little there. But yeah, that's if y'all know what I'm talking about, it's from a Full Metal Alchemist thing, and it's also a famous Rakugo bit. I do it for a vocal warm-up and it's great. And it freaks my friend Graham out whenever I do it in front of him, so I have to keep doing it so I can freak him out some more. Dude, honestly, I kind of want to do a reading of that article now that I've been talking about it. Show of hands, how many of you guys have heard of the dear guy who just made my burrito article? Because if you want, I can just, like, read it aloud to y'all as I don't know, just something fun to do, just because I love that article so much. Y'all have no idea. It would also help me wake up a bit more. Just, I'm still, even though it's the middle of the fucking day. Alright, fuck it. Let's do it. Let me just put on some appropriate music for me to read it to you guys. And there's also a picture that comes with it. I'll put that on screen while I read it. Dear guy who... God, I saw Dear Evan Hansen in the fucking... Fuck that play, man. Fuck that. That doesn't matter. You know what matters? Dear guy who just made my burrito. Don't support Dear Evan Hansen. Support Dear guy who just made my burrito. Okay, so let me put the image on screen. So that's the image that comes with the article. And allow me to put on some appropriate background music while I read this. Okay, are you guys ready? Dear guy who just made my burrito, have you ever been to Earth? On Earth, we use the word burrito to describe a tortilla filled with things you eat. Pretty simple stuff, and I'm surprised you at least got that part right. My burrito was, in fact, filled with food. In this, you and I agree and are friends. But this is also where my lifelong hatred begins for you and anyone else whose brain has been repeatedly scrubbed with the same mixture of bleach and pop rocks as yours has. Because that should have killed you, but it left you around long enough to do what you did to me today. Let me explain. You're an idiot. Let me further explain. Burritos are eaten from one end to the other, so that means when you assemble a burrito with motherfucking zones of ingredients going that direction, you create a disgusting experience for the burrito's end user. When you make a burrito, you should put the ingredients in layers lengthwise. That way, every bite has at least a fucking chance of getting at least 2 types of ingredients, and there is little chance becoming almost hopelessly trapped in a goddamn cilantro cavern. Have you ever eaten one of the things you make all fucking day? You should try one. They're pretty good when you're not willing yourself through the fucking empire of sour cream only to end up in lettuce country. When you eat a burrito, you don't stand it up and bite down on it lengthwise like a fucking rancor. Humans can't usually dislocate their jaws, and I'm not a fucking pelican. But you must think that's how it's done, since that would be the only fucking way to take a bite of your crapstrosity and have it taste like a burrito. And guess what else, player? You probably can't guess anything because I'm pretty sure you're just a mop with a hat on it that fell over and spilled some shit into a tortilla. But just in case, here's what. Humans also don't eat burritos like fucking corn on the cob. Like a fucking typewriter from one end to the other a little at a time and then ding, next line. But today I wish I had tried that, because at least then I would be able to eat some rice, then beans, then be all like, hey beans, I'll be right back, just going over here to the guacamole for a second. Nope. My experience was more like, hey beans, it's just gonna be you and me for a few minutes until I can fucking excavate the rice from beneath you, but by then you'll be a fading memory. Oh hey, I was wrong, I'm in the fucking Cheezosphere. Now rice must be next. I hope it's not another fucking salsa pocket. You built this thing like a fucking pack of lifesavers. And don't even fucking think I'm about to open this shit up and re-engineer your nonsense 90 degrees. I already put a hole in it with my fucking mouth. Yeah, that's how I discovered you fucking suck at looking at things. I'm not going to do a fucking tortilla origami to get this shit back together, only to end up with a burrito that's been shot in the gut and is bleeding your ineptitude. What's that? I should ask you to mix it up next time? Is this Jamba Juice? I don't want to drink my burrito through a bendy straw, and I don't want a pile of burrito soup in a flour can. I just want a burrito. In conclusion, you're the worst thing that has ever happened to the universe. You owe everyone everywhere an apology for this burrito abomination, and I hope your babies look like monkeys. That was Dear Guy Who Just Made My Burrito. So I hope you'll see why I like this article so much. I love it so much. Okay, let's get back to it. Yeah, I'm fine. I was just reading one of my favorite articles for all to enjoy. Rodrigo Balboa. It's called Dear Guy Who Just Made My Burrito. And it's my favorite. I've never heard of Just a Robot. Oh, I'm drawing a Metagross for a commission. Someone commissioned me to do a line art of my favorite Pokemon, and my favorite Pokemon is Metagross. I just started Mia Morgan, so you haven't really missed anything. The only thing you really missed if you only just now got here was a dramatic reading of Dear Guy Who Just Made My Burrito, because I love that article so much. Metagross looks cool. He has a cool moveset. I had a Metagross action figure that I used to play with a lot when I was a kid. I beat Omega Ruby with a Metagross, because, like, they had this thing where it's like, oh, you go to GameStop and you'll get a shiny Beldum. And then I evolved it into Metagross, and I beat Pokemon with it, and they're my friend. So, oh, I just like Metagross. I think Metagross is a solid dude. Unfortunately, I couldn't nickname the Metagross because I got it through a GameStop promotion, which means it was a trade. So I just got it, and it was just called Beldum until it eventually evolved, and then it became, you know, those names. Hmm. Yeah, I did remove the Powerpuff Girls comic reading. I played a lot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on the Game Boy. I never got around to beating it, though. I wasn't very good at it, to be honest. I really should revisit it sometime. I tried to get the new 3DS one, but it was just like baby. Just like a baby game. I couldn't get into it at all. I'll have to check it out then, if Explorers of Time is good. Alright, my favorite Pokemon game is Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I think it's just the most streamlined that a Pokemon game has ever been. Listen, Neopets is serious business. I will make the last part of the Troll Hunters series someday, but not anytime soon. I'm kind of burnt out on Troll Hunters, and I feel like if I were to make a video on it now, it wouldn't be very good. I don't know, man. The Pizza Party podcast kind of just plays it by ear when it comes to guests. So, I'll be on whenever they invite me on next. I'm not an official member or anything. I'm just a guest who's been on a couple of times. Pokemon game was Leaf Green. What do you mean, what currency are the commissions in? Money? I guess you could get them in DeviantArt points too, but it's money. I don't want your bitcoins if that's what you're asking. Oh, I mean, it's through PayPal, so it can be whatever currency you have. And then, like, PayPal can convert it. What the fuck is a V-Buck? Oh, you're probably setting up for a joke, aren't you? Whoops, that's the wrong color. Like I said, it really doesn't matter which currency you use. It's all going to be the same to me. Oh, no, I'm not taking your Fortnite money for a commission. I need money for, like, stuff. I don't play Fortnite enough to... Like, I would never normally, like, buy V-Bucks, so if I got them from a commission, they'd be worthless to me. I mean, I do play Fortnite, but I don't really care about getting, like, the special skins. I just like playing the game. Okay, if you can verify that you could get that amount of cats to me, I'll do it. The link to my commission prices are in the description. I guess I should probably drop this info since some people are hopping in. If y'all would like to purchase a commission and watch me draw it live, you can do so through the first link in the description, which is my prices, and then the second link, which is where you can buy it. Then a little notification will pop up and I'll see that it's a thing I have to do. is a Momo server? No, Metagross is just playing a little Game Boy. I don't know what he's playing. Oh, that's right. I made the cartridge too small. I was thinking Game Boy Advance, but this is in classic Game Boy. Yeah, what if the Metagross is just having a simple game of Tetris? I love some good Tetris. Oh, this is just a line art commission, so I'm not going to be adding color. I mean, I'll give it like a solid color just because that's what I usually do, but I'm not going to be like coloring him in because it's not, they didn't pay me enough for that. Okay, almost done. thoughts on Linkin Park? Okay, so, Crawling and Reanimated are total guilty pleasures, but I do think that 10,000 Suns is a legitimately really good album, and I still listen to it quite a bit. I won't say that their music is great, apart from 10,000 Suns. That album is pretty sweet, but, you know, they helped me through a lot when I was younger. As cheesy as their lyrics were, you know, it was nice having lyrics that I could relate to when I was going through some rough times, because I did not have a fun childhood. So, yeah, as much as I fully admit that Linkin Park isn't, like, the best band in the world, I owe them a lot. Oh, I love the Black Parade. Are you kidding me? I still love the Black Parade, man. MCR is my fucking jam. Black Parade and the fucking... Fuck. The album that Na 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 is on, and Destroya, that album. It slipped my mind. Oh, Danger Days, that's it. I also fucking love Danger Days. MCR, man. Love those guys. Do I dislike Steven Universe less or more since my video? To be honest, it kind of just fell off my radar. Like, I tried to keep up with it, but editing the video made me, like, so jaded with the show that I just couldn't, like... I don't know, I just couldn't keep motivated to follow the show, and I eventually just fell off. Like, I know what's happening, and, like, if something is important, I'll, like, read an episode summary just so I know what's going on, but... I don't really care to watch the show anymore. Especially not after the fucking Pink Diamond twist. Whoops. That's where we go. I have not watched Shaman King, but I read the manga for a little bit, and I was kind of getting into it, but then I just sort of fell out of it. Yeah, so... I like... At least I remember liking the artwork. I might not if I revisit it. And, I tried following Ultima, which was the, manga that the dude made after Shaman King. Fell out of that one, too, though. But, once again, the artwork was pretty fucking cool, though, from what I remember. Weird series, though. Yeah, that's right. Stan Lee was basically God in Ultimo. I'm not caught up with anything, honestly. God, I am so fucking behind. The only thing I can say for certain I'm caught up with is BoJack Horseman. That's the only show that I consistently set apart time to keep up with. No other show I'm able to dedicate, but for BoJack Horseman, I'd do anything for BoJack Horseman. That show is so good. Alright. And there is the Metagross. Let me just give it some color. Just like a nice solid color, just so it's not like a black and white Metagross. Now color the line art. And I'll put like, I don't know, this shape behind it of some variety. Let's see, something like this. There we go. Metagross. And that's the first commission of the day down. We got 2 more. So once again, to reiterate, if you would like to purchase a commission and watch me draw it... Fuck, I'm sorry I bumped the mic. If y'all would like to purchase a commission and watch me draw it, you can through the links in the description. The first one will show you my prices, and the second one will allow you to pay for it. And also, if you're Dragon Capman, you know, the guy who bought this commission, I am going to be posting it online later. But just in case, if you want it, you can either tweet at me or shoot me a message over Tumblr and I'll send it to you. Yeah, sorry, the mic is really close to my chair, so if like I swivel a little, the armrest might bump into it. So I'm sorry about that. Alright, so let me save this. Ugh. God, I'm tired. Okay, next commission. Not if the videos are saved. Anyway, so there's the Metagross commission completed. Next up is Bud Loward commissioned me to draw my Skyrim character. Now there is one little problem with that, and that problem is that I usually don't put any effort into customizing my Skyrim characters because 90%... Oh yeah, the stream's gonna be saved, don't worry. It's just that, like, when the stream is saved, I immediately make it unlisted and then put it in a playlist just so it doesn't, like bog up the... if you want to go through my videos, you know. Yes, I'm the one who made the Steven Universe video. Anyway, so, the problem with drawing my Skyrim character is that I usually don't customize my Skyrim characters a whole lot, just because I usually, because all the options are for the face, and you never see the face, you only ever see the back of your character. So it's like, oh, why did you give me all these options if they're... Like, you spend hours customizing your Skyrim character, and then you can't even see the fruits of your labor. But anyway, I do have a solution, though. I have a solution, and I think it's one that everyone is going to enjoy. And so let me tell you guys a story. I am into D&D. Okay, so let me tell you guys a story. So, a long, long time ago, it was my senior year of high school, and I was very... Oh, fuck it, I'll just get started drawing while I'm telling the story. Why waste time, right? Let's make it a bit thinner. I'm pretty sure this was just a sketch commission, too, so, yeah. Go. Okay, so while I'm drawing, I will tell you the harrowing tale of what the fuck it is that I'm drawing as I'm drawing it. So, it was my... Let's see, was it a full body or a bust sketch? I'll just go ahead and do full body. It was my senior year of high school, and, you know, it was like the last, like, month of school. So, you know, a lot of classes just let you, like, fuck around in your Skyrim commish. Or, not in your Skyrim commish, damn it, I just typed that, and... Okay, a lot of classes just let you fuck around for the last month because it's your senior year, you've pretty much gotten all your credits. So, because of that, one class in particular, we could work on our essays, but if you were done with your essays, which I was, they just let you fuck around on the computer for the last month of school. So that's what I did, and while I was doing that, I discovered a Flash game, like a Flash RPG game. I've completely forgotten what it was called, but it's a lot like Adventure Quest, though it's not Adventure Quest, if y'all remember what the fuck Adventure Quest is. I'm spending way too much time on this fucking circle. It was very similar to Adventure Quest, if you can remember what that was. You play as a character who, like, wakes up in a dungeon, and you escape, and you build up your skills in your party, and you go through these dungeons that are really obviously just repurposed assets from RPG Maker, which is weird, because it wasn't an RPG Maker style game. So, anyway, so, I played this game a lot, and the thing that was interesting about the game is that it did have a little bit of character customization, and you could choose between 2 genders and 2 races. You could be a boy or a girl, and you could be a male or female human, or a male or female skeleton. It let you be a skeleton, guys! And the best part of it was that, for some reason, the skeleton character, like the female skeleton model, had boobs. Just in case you forgot that you were a girl. Just in case you forgot what your own gender was in this game. Just in case. So, because of that, of course I had to pick the girl skeleton. Are you kidding me? And I played this character, and I named them Skeletitties. And for at least 2 full years, I used Skeletitties as, like, my avatar whenever I'd, like, because I doodle comics about, like, Skyrim and shit in my free time. And every time I did that, I'd use Skeletitties, and they just became my avatar for that. So, what I'm drawing for you guys is Skeletitties. Now, I can't completely remember what she looks like. It's been a long, long time since I last drew them. But I will try my best, and heck, maybe this will even be a fun reboot. Also, if y'all are fans of the Legacy of Kevin series, which I promise will come back, I know I keep saying that, but I promise it will. Skeletitties was basically the prototype for what would eventually be Kevin. I'd love to keep being Skeletitties. Unfortunately, one of Skeletitties' key features is that they have a mohawk, and I don't know if the skeleton models in Skyrim have mohawks. If they do, then fuck yeah, I'm going back to Skeletitties. Are you kidding me? But yeah, so, and I gave them Oh, The Legacy of Kevin. You can find it in my stream folders. It was basically where I would play a heavily modded version of Skyrim, but I would only do quests that viewers gave me. And I am planning on rebooting it and bringing it back because I enjoyed it. Anyway, so, yeah, so I came up with, like, this whole character and personality for Skeletitties. Like, Skeletitties was, like, this, like, adventurer. They've, you know, seen it all, kind of just going through the motions, making their way in this world, trying to gather riches and fame, and show that they're more than just a skeleton. That they are a skeleton with boobs for some reason. They are Skeletitties. And they also had a little hedgehog sidekick, like, they wore, like, a scarf. And the little hedgehog would, like, hide in their scarf and would be, like, sarcastic and kind of, like, they would encourage Skeletitties, or they'd be, like, sarcastic during Skeletitties' antics, because, like, Skeletitties' character was, like, really inconsistent. Sometimes they were just, like, this war-hardened adventurer, and other times Skeletitties was just a random fuck boy. So, but the hedgehog always had a consistent personality, and the hedgehog was just this, like, cute little sarcastic companion that lived in Skeletitties' scarf and would offer sardonic advice and mockery and what have you. And no, I wasn't a Sonic fan yet, so the hedgehog wasn't based on Sonic. It was just because small rodents are very cute. And I know how to draw the cutest, like, real hedgehog, not like Sonic hedgehogs. And you'll see it when I draw hedgehog, because of course I'm including hedgehog. You kidding? Like, drawing Skeletitties without hedgehog is like drawing Guts without Puck, or like Sonic without Tails, you know? It's like, come on. So yeah, so I do not remember what that Flash game was that I played, but if any of y'all know what I'm talking about, please tell me, because I actually really want to rediscover it. So, yeah. Yeah, so y'all are introduced to honestly, they're still one of my favorite OCs. I still love Skeletitties quite a bit. I don't know, they reflected a very carefree part in my life where I didn't have to worry about much. I could just game and doodle in class all day. So that's what I did. So, yeah. Of course those times have changed, but I still remember Skeletitties quite fondly. And I'm doing, like, the realistic muscle contouring just out of memory, but I am going to... But yeah, Skeletitties has a name. It's Skeletitties. I am going to draw, like, the actual bones and stuff. It's not like a realistic person with just a skull head. Skeletitties does have, like, actual skeleton bones and what have you. The body contouring is just to help with the clothes. But don't worry, I could draw bones like a mofo. Y'all don't even know how good I am at drawing bones, because another fun fact about my senior year of high school, I consistently drew skeletons in class, not because I was a goth or anything, but because skeletons are the funniest thing in the world to me. I don't know why. Skeletons are just inherently funny to me. So, like, I just drew a bunch of skeletons, and it was great. Anyway, so yeah. I do remember that Skeletitties wielded, like, an axe, like a really big axe. That was, like, their weapon of choice. Now I'll make it look nicer as I add details. I just gotta make sure that, You know, the proportions are looking alright. Those legs are pretty long. God, this has been like a regular problem of mine for years. I always draw the heads too big. I always make the legs too long. For reference, your legs are actually the same length as your arms. A lot of people don't know that, but it's true. It's just that you usually don't think of it that way just because, you know, it's like a lot of clothes like highlights legs more than the arms. It's like a whole big thing. No, Skeletades has always just gone on their own adventures. You know, I probably should have given Skeletades a rival. That would have been rad. Okay, so... Alright, that's looking alright horizontally. Cool. Usually I have to make a million corrections. I think I just gotta rotate it this way a little. Okay, so... There's base sketch. Now let's add some clothes and details to it. But yeah, I love Skeletades. I saw the first episode of Craig of the Creek, but I never, I haven't kept up with it. I've heard it's a pretty good show though. Dude, I would love to develop Skeletades lore. I was actually thinking of making a comic for Skeletades. The problem is that RPG parody comics are like a dime a dozen these days, and the Skeletades mythos isn't exactly unique enough to spice it up. It would just be the same old jokes with the titty skeleton, you know? Yeah, I've heard Craig of the Creek is pretty good. I just haven't had the chance to check it out yet. As a consistent theme, you will notice the more I reveal about myself is that I don't have much free time. I spend all of my days working. Now those teeth don't look great. Yeah, I think the hyper-detailed teeth wouldn't look great anyway. I'll just do, like, simplified teeth. Skeletitties is... I've always designed Skeletitties to be aromantic. They just don't give a fuck, man. They ain't got time for that shit. There's gold to be gotten. You know? This is how I always, like, drew their mouth. That'll do for now. And then I'll refine the teeth a bit more when I go over this sketch again. Well, it's perfectly natural to have a crush on Skeletor, man. Everyone, who doesn't have a crush on Skeletor, man? Skeletor would treat me right. You know, Skeletitties probably would make a pretty decent Soul Eater fan character, wouldn't they? And they got the mohawk. Very important about Skeletitties. No no skeleton of mine is going without their mohawk, 'cause that was another customization option. An absolute must-not for making an OC is to spend forever on the backstory, in my opinion. You know, like, a character is not defined by their history, and a lot of times people will spend forever giving the character, like, the most complex backstory possible, but then when it comes to their actual personality, they don't put, like, a single bit of thought into it. So, in my mind, personality always comes first. Unless it's particularly plot relevant, always put personality first. See, this was another customization option in the game. You could give your characters a mohawk, so of course I gave Skeletitties a mohawk. Are you kidding me? To be honest, I probably should have thought more on Skeletitties' personality. The problem is that I just used them as a vehicle for, like, Skyrim jokes, mostly. Yay. Yeah, the Cap DS worded it really well. A character is what they are, not what they were. So, by spending forever on the backstory, you're basically saying that your character is only their past, which just isn't true. And my best, see, what I think about characters is that characters don't shine the most when they're put in intense circumstances, like, oh, you have to choose who lives and who dies, or that sort of thing. Characters shine the most when you put them through the mundanities of life. So, like, when I see a character and I can't even fathom how they would function in the real world, I oftentimes have a really hard time enjoying that character because it just doesn't feel like a person. And I mean, there are times where that's the point, but for the most part, like, that's actually another reason why I hate Shadow the Hedgehog so much, continuing my Shadow rant from yesterday. I don't think Shadow is a good character because you can only imagine him in the extreme circumstances that he's surrounded by. But, like, what does Shadow do when he's gotta pick up groceries? What does he do when it's his friend's birthday party and he's gotta do some shopping? How does he clean the house? What does he make for dinner? You know? Like, it's really hard to imagine that. Like, I mean, there are people who, like, have Shadow headcanons that make it a little better. But if we're talking, like, the actual characterization from Sonic Adventure 2, it's pretty bad because it's just, like, it's impossible to imagine Shadow doing anything in the real world. You can only imagine him in, like, the midst of conflict because that's the only time you ever see him. Anyway, time to draw a hedgehog. It's not Shadow the Hedgehog, though, but the Skeletitties' best pal hedgehog, the tiny talking hedgehog, who hangs out in their scarf. Keep in mind I haven't drawn Skeletitties or Hedgehog in a while, so... They do flesh out Shadow in the Archie comics a bit, but even then, I still think he's a really weak character. That's right, I forgot Skeletitties has, like, the classic, you know, the scar where it's like... Yeah, Skeletitties has one of those. I almost gave it to Hedgehog, but no, Hedgehog's just a normal... talking... rodent. See, I think Hedgehog would actually be a bit bigger. That guy looks microscopic. And I'll just make the scarf sag more to compensate. Actually, let's move this guy a little closer. There we go. Okay. Who do I want to collab with? To be honest, I'm pretty open to collab with, I don't know, just anyone I like. I'm not, like, seeking collabs right now, because, I already have people that I work with on my videos, but, you know, I'm never, like, opposed to collabs. I'm having a hard time remembering what Skeletitty's armor looked like. I remember the scarf specifically because I remember that's where Hedgehog is. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I'd collab with Nolan a lot, but that's pretty much a given at this point. Hey man, it's cool. You don't have to hook me up with anyone. Like I said, I'm not seeking collaborations. Well, the thing is that, like, I gave Skeletitties, like, a specific outfit in that game. Like, I had this big suit of armor, and I was like, you know what, I can't even get better armor, because this just looks too cool. I don't make art trades. Art trades don't put food on the table. Well, I guess I live with my parents, so... But, like, art trades won't pay for the shit that it costs to get videos made, and I don't want to give anything away, but I'm working on something really cool that's going to happen on the channel soon enough. Summer's going pretty good. Okay, I do remember now. Skeletitties had, like, open arms. Like, so I can finally start drawing the skeleton part of Skeletitties instead of just the skull. And they had big old gloves. Just the biggest pair of graspers. Like a little bit of plating, but it was mostly like leather gloves. Actually, I don't like that plating. Let's just make the gauntlet and then the gloves. Or like, yeah, that works. I did get the Gordon Ramsay link you sent. I haven't checked it out yet, though, but I will definitely check out that link, dude. I mean, to be honest, Skeletitties Rule 34 probably began existing the moment I just imagined Skeletitties, because that's just how Rule 34 works, man. Okay. Okay, I like Gargoyles, and I like Spectacular Spider-Man. I haven't seen Young Justice, and I love the Witch comics, but I do not like the Witch show. Gotta have some belts. More than the consumer average amount of belts, because they're an adventurer. And adventurers always have many belts. That's just the law. Belts with pouches, of course. theory is stupid. That's what I think of it. What will I do for Skeleton's pants? I remember that they had, like, big bulky boots. So I'll start with that. Or maybe, let's get maybe like leather boots, but like with some armor to them. So like, it'll have like the metal cuff. Don't worry about how new you are to it, just put your commissions at what you think your art is worth. Because it's really easy for people to take advantage of artists who are new to it, so, you know, don't let yourself become one of those guys. Don't become a victim to people who are assholes to people who offer commissions. Alright, there's Skeleton's boots. Let's see, for the pants situation... I've never read Fairy Tail, and I haven't seen the anime either, so I don't know. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'll give Skeletitties like a little tunic. And slightly poofy pants. Okay, now I just gotta draw their X. Okay, let's see. So it'll have a big handle. And like one of these. One of those on the end. See, one of these. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I enjoy Jack Films quite a bit. It's a fun channel. Okay, now they're big ol' axe. They have a big axe. Alright, let's scooch them in just a bit more so I can... Oh, whoops, forgot about their friend there. Alright, scooch them down a bit so I can draw the rest of their axe. Don't need that anymore. Alright, now let's just add some finer details, like the seams on their pants. Oh, and Skeletitties is genderless, by the way. I keep seeing y'all calling them she. No, she does, or they do not have a gender. They're a skeleton. Skeletons don't have gender unless they feel comfortable with one, but Skeletitties is not one of them. Alright, there they are. Skeleton. Actually, hold on, this other leg looks a little too short. There we go. There's Skeletitties. My OC, original character Skeletitties. I actually might come back and finish this later. I really like how this came out. Okay, so now that this is done, I only have one more commission. Unless I get any more, but it is a pretty big commission. I'm not sure if I can finish it all tonight, but, sorry. But, I'm sorry, I really don't like this song. Okay, anyway, so yeah, so unless I get any more commissions, the next one will be... Hey, you can make all the Skeletitties fan art you want. Tweet it at me, or tag Robo Buddies and I'll probably see it. But yeah, I love Skeletitties. I'll probably finish this on my own later just because, I really like how the sketch came out, man. So, what I'm gonna do, since the next and last commission is kind of big, is that I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick, and then when I get back, we'll do that. So yeah, BRB. Okay, I'm back. So, like I said, unless I get any more commissions, which you can drop through the link in the description, you can, or this will be the last commission of the night. It'll be pretty long, so I'm not sure if I can finish the whole thing. I'll probably just do the sketch and maybe the line art, and then I'll call it for today. So, let's see, the guy, sent me a pretty lengthy message to, let me know exactly what they wanted, so let me boop over to that. So the person who commissioned this is, Monty is my hero or something like that, so, If you're there, let me know. If not, then I'll just do the sketch and then I'll send him the sketch for, like, his approval. And then I'll call it. Because that's right, I like to make sure that my stuff is done before... I'm sorry, I like to make sure that they like where I'm going with the sketch first. Alright, cool, you are here. Then you can watch me do your commission. Alright, two characters standing side by side or looking into each other's eyes, one male, one female, about the same in height. Then there's some descriptions, some reference images. Rainy or gloomy colors. Okay, Alright, yo, since you're watching, Monty Ohm guy, what kind of body types do these two characters have? Like, are they skinny? Are they muscly? Are they curvy? You know, like, I want to make sure that, I get your characters the way you want to see them. Also, to respond to Unprofessional Productions, yes, this will be unlisted, but you can access it through the playlist. I just make these streams unlisted so that way they don't, like, bog up my channel, because, you know, if people go through my videos, they go through them to watch my videos. Nearly no one does it to watch my streams, so... Or if you want them, you can find them, but that way you don't have to, like, sift through a shit ton of streams to get to the stuff you actually want to watch. It just makes my channel look nicer. Alright, so while the guy's responding, I can at least figure out the pose. Okay, my ultimate art pet peeve, and I'll just do this real fast as an example since, I gotta wait on the response anyway, is when you draw your character, right? And you give them the big ol' eyes, and then you draw the hair on top of the eyes, but you can still, the eyes are still shining through the hair. Like, it's almost like their hair is, like, transparent or something. That is my biggest pet peeve on the fucking planet. I also hate it when, like, you know, it's the character with boobs, and they draw the shirt like this, like there's pockets in the shirt specifically for the boobs. Or when you're drawing your OC and you always put their arms behind their backs. So this right here, this drawing is just pure sin, what you're looking at right here. Anyway, okay, so the guy is pretty skinny and the girl is a little curvy, but not ridiculously so. Okay, sounds good. And you can always tell me if it's not looking the way you want, and I'll adjust it. Okay, let me just save this. I'll just do, M-O-I-M-H. Commission. Okay. Okay, Danny level 100's got a point. Boob socks would probably be comfy as fuck. I'll give him 100. If they made boob socks, then I'm sure people would wear them, because that actually does sound, like, really fucking comfortable. Like, hell yeah, to replace the bra, you get, like, boob socks? I'd be into that. That sounds great. But, like, unless the characters exist in a world where people are specifically sewing boob socks into shirts, you shouldn't be drawing shirts like that. Anyway, let's get these OCs together. So it was two characters, full body, basically the full treatment. And they are standing side by side or looking into each other's eyes. So, okay, I think I have a good idea. Okay, so, like, I'm fine if, like, their eyes are behind their hair. I just don't like it when you can see their eyes, like, through their hair. Like, fuck that. I hate it. Yeah, actually, like, if any of y'all are tailors, you should invent boob socks. Like, cosplayers would buy them, and people would wear them just because they're comfy. Hell yeah. Dude, I actually really want titty socks now. Yeah, exactly. When you see the outline of the hair, but the eyes are colored in. Like, are their eyes on top of their hair? What's happening? Yeah, exactly. Like, I hate when, like, people don't know how to draw, like, that shit. Like, there's a character from Motor City who, like, is almost like the opposite of that, where, like, this is what he looks like. Where, like, you see his bangs just completely cover his eyes. Until, like, the wind's blowing him away, and then he's like... And I love that. I love that. That's so great. And I doubt that the character was designed specifically because of that pet peeve, but I just think it's neat that a character like that exists. Okay, I'm focusing way too much on the shape of the heads when I haven't even... Okay, so I think eyebrows over hair is acceptable as long as it's not like the thick eyebrows. But if it's like over an accessory, that's where I draw the line. Okay, the Fooly Cooly eyebrows are fine, but nowhere else is it acceptable. Yeah, I've watched Fooly Cooly. I love Fooly Cooly. I haven't watched the new one yet, though. It just doesn't look appealing to me. I mean, I've heard that progressive is better, but still. What I'm drawing is a commission of this guy's OCs, and he wants them, like, standing next to each other or looking into each other's eyes, so why not both? Well, we'll see if Rebecca Sugar even makes another show. I'm not saying the Steven Universe is unsuccessful or anything, but there are a lot of times when people just make one. So I'm thinking maybe something like this, where they're like embracing. They're like super close. She's like, oh, love interest. And he's all like, I've always had feelings for you. Love interest. Oh, love interest. Well, I'd prefer you send it through PayPal anyway, which you can through the link in the description, because with PayPal, I get it right away, unlike with Super Chat where I have to wait till the end of the month. That's right, it would be more like that. Wouldn't be perfectly sideways. Oh, okay, so maybe they shouldn't be like closely embracing like that then, because that's a kind of passionate thing. Something more sneaky then, if they're like rivals. I mean, I said this the other day, I'm fine with it ending because, you know, it's had its run, you know? It's had 8 seasons, been pretty quality throughout. Not a lot of shows can say that, but Gumball can. And no, I'm not doing a face reveal. I'm never doing a face reveal, so stop asking. So, they're rivals, eh? have an idea. Are your friends lost too? Did you hold them tight? Or did you let them go? Were they buried under the weight of it all? Such a high place from which to fall. Didn't you love her? When have you last spoken? I'm thinking maybe they're standing like back to back. And that head is too big again, 'cause I keep doing this. So I'm thinking they're standing back to back. And this is the guy. Yeah, I'm gonna fix that photo later, but this is just for working off of. I don't know why these legs are bothering me so much, but they are bothering me so much. That's a bit better. Oh my god, I just gotta get the pose. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, I see what's bothering me. Should be like that. That's why they looked weird. Okay, and then I would like to do more streams like these. I'm not gonna do them as frequently as I did this week, but I definitely like to keep doing commission streams. Let's see. What should he be doing with his hands? Maybe I got one hand in my pocket and the other hand's just dangling at my side. I hate that. I hate that singer, man. It's Alanis Morissette, that's it. She's so screechy. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's still okay, so that will be there. And then girl. will be standing back to back. Like looking back at him like, what are you up to? Okay, so he has a potion and water swirls, and she has the flamey dews, you say? Maybe like her hands will be outstretched. With flames swirling around. Whoosh. Alright, both of these I gotta scale down so I can fit the effects. Okay, and then his arms will be up. And they'll be showing off the watery powers. I thought about making a quick look on it. I just never got around to it. I want to go back into making quick looks, but I don't know. I just, like... I keep losing the motivation. Let's make this canvas a bit wider. There we go. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. How would you like it if I drew your commission upside down? Because I would hate it. Hi, Ultra Lord. This commission is dude's OCs. One has the fiery whooshes and the other guy has watery swirlies. And they'll go like, whoosh, look at the water. Woo, bloop, bloop. Maybe I'll spread them out a bit more. Okay, so how is that for poses? Whoa, I don't want to do that. Alright, cool. Oh man, this song also has a pretty sweet lyric cover. We are synchronous, there's something connecting us. Together we'll be limitless. A sickness, restless, but always serendipitous. The four of us are a correspondence band, still a fortress. Fuck. It's indigenous fight, but we will set it afire until all that remains is the vestige of the mundane. We are a part omnibus. Weakness has no place in us. Our race is in deadliness. We won't give in to fail its thought, because the friendship we brought is stronger than any other. Yeah, I can't really sing this one, but it's another great vocal cover by Horizon you really ought to check out. It's pretty sweet. Oh, these are songs from Homestuck. This song in particular is called Pyrocumulus. From gorgeous green eyes to mischievous smiles, we've got something here. The future is clear. We exist without fear. I think we're best described as a pyrocumulus. I know there's a fire deep inside of us. I think we're best described as a pyrocumulus. I know there's a fire deep inside of us. I like electronic music. I like punk rock, rock, normal rock, metal, that kind of stuff. A lot of like synth stuff is cool too. I don't know. I have weird tastes. I do not have the best taste in music. Also a good thing that I'm just using Homestuck music and not like my music playlist or something. So no one was playing except me. Well, naming the genres aren't bad taste, but if y'all actually heard the shit I listen to, you'd be like, wow, Robo has shit taste in music. I think I drew the other leg too short again. I'm leaning back a bit more just so we can get some nicer stuff out of these poses. And like the head would be tilted down. I take it the fake donkey's banned. Was there a fake donkey? Oh yeah, I love Snail's House. You kidding me? Yeah. I will say that Snail's House isn't shit taste. That band is pretty quality. But, you know, a broken clock still right twice a day. Head's still too big. Y'all ought to start playing bingo with my art streams. Every time but like the free space is me pointing out that I drew the head too big again. So he's skinny, so I need to make the legs a bit skinnier. To have a bit of a wider stance. Then the hand. Nah. Needs more gesture, like. Playing any good games lately? I've mostly just been playing a lot of Cookie Run. I have been playing Parappa the Rappa, because I got a PSP for my birthday. And that game's pretty sweet. I'm really into it. Don't get cocky, it's gonna get rocky. You're going to the next level, you jockey, no kick. I don't know the lyrics. Oh yeah, I've heard the new Crash Bandicoot game is pretty good. Okay, there's a refined sketch. Now for the flip test. Feel like there's gonna be a lot to. Yep! Here we go. Actually, let's just, like, fix it and then I'll sketch over it. There we go. Okay, so there's the sketch for the guy. Now we'll do the sketch for the girl. Fuck. heard Little Nightmares is really good. I've been wanting to play it, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Okay, this one's looking kind of weird. Let's see what the flip test reveals. Oof, okay. Yeah, sorry I haven't been too talkative. I'm trying to figure this out. I don't know what y'all are talking about. We talk about Mean Girls all the frickin' time. I mean, not on this stream, but I mean, like, people in general. Or at least the people I know. You saying that there are people who, like, don't make Mean Girls references, like, fucking 24/7? Ah, sorry, I keep getting super silent. I'm just trying to figure this out. I know I'm not being the most interesting, and I'm sorry. Exaggerate this a bit more. I'm so sorry. I want to be entertaining for y'all, but I also want to make sure I correctly draw the thing that I was paid to draw. Thank you. Nice. I'm glad it looks good. Oops. Okay. Now to refine these sketches into more coherent art times. I wish I was a more coherent art time. Okay. Hmm. Oh, whoops, one of his hands was supposed to have a potion in it. Well, that's an easy fix. There we go. Okay, black long sleeve shirt, white pants, and brown apron. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, bye, Lord Shook Scream. Let's polish this bad boy up. Let's see. So let's see for face. So he's got just a little nose. And kind of droopy eyes. And scooch that nose in a bit more. He's got his glasses. Let's make those glasses a bit bigger. That's more like it. Okay. See, then he's got like a scarf. And a bunch of loose hair. Should actually move this part of the face down a bit. There we go. this should almost be a bit thinner. Yeah. Now we're cooking with cadmium. No new commissions have come through yet. Here I can turn up the background music a bit more, just so y'all will have something while I'm doing this. Card games on motorcycles. Okay, and then he's got an apron. I enjoy his videos. I'm not sure if I'd ever want to, like, talk to him, though. I mean, okay, I don't think he's, like, a bad guy, but from what I've seen from, like, the podcasts he's been on and his, YouTube, or not his YouTube, but his gameplay channel, it seems like he's obsessed with being the center of the conversation. Now, to be fair, this is just speculation. I could be completely off, but I enjoy his content. So, you know, there's that. And like I said, he could be a solid dude. I could be, like, completely wrong. And I don't even think he's a bad person. I'm just not sure how much fun a conversation with him would be. I really want to watch Xavier Renegade Angel, and I've seen bits and pieces of it. I just feel like that's not the kind of show that I can, like, watch in one sitting, you know? It seems like something you can only take a little at a time. you could... That's weird. Didn't you get a commission, though? Fights like a 40-year-old drunk? I thought you did. Am I wrong? Anyway, I don't know what to do then if PayPal won't work for your country. Okay, black long sleeve shirt. Now, would this character have rolled up sleeves? Because he seems like he would. I'll just draw the sleeves, like, unrolled right now, but I feel like he'd have rolled up sleeves. Ha, he does kind of look like that, doesn't he? Starbucks boy. Just notice the knee's a little low. This is in OC. I was commissioned to draw Exotic Echo. Oh, happy birthday, what the sheck? I didn't know it was your birthday. still sees my fingers through the bow, just a little bit. Maybe it should be like... Okay, now I just gotta do the shoes. For this guy, at least, then I gotta do the girl. It doesn't describe the kind of shoes that he has. Monty Ohm guy, yeah, you, didn't tell me what kind of shoes he has. So, yeah, if you're still watching, could you let me know? No, this is a commission. I gotta see what the client wants. That head's a little big still. Just a little. Alright, well, I'm not seeing a response yet, so what I'll do is I'll just draw, like, Chucks, and then I'll change his shoes if Monty Ohm guy is here. Don't take shots every time I adjust the head size, because otherwise you will perish. So, like, that'll work for now. Don't resize heads and drive. You're speaking some true wisdom right there, Odd Puka 2. click it or ticket. As in click the mouse or ticket. Because that's a Texas thing. Because there is an abundance of people who don't use their seatbelts because they think they're too good for them. Okay, so there's a water boy. And now, let's do fire girl. Did Monty Ohm guy leave? I feel like he would have some stuff to say right about now. Okay, now for girl. Alright, looks like she's got short hair. I think I'll do the side of her head instead of whatever angle this was supposed to be. Don't wanna miss a thing. Got like the puppy cat eyebrows, which I love. I love when it's just like a little brow. Okay, and then... Alright, cool. Her ear is covered by her hair from this angle, which is good. Okay, let's see, what is her clothes like? Let's see, oh, she has freckles, so let's, there you go. Freckles, oh, her face is supposed to be blank, like a poker face. Alright, Let's see. Skirt with leggings instead of pants. White button-up shirt. Let's blow back. Okay, I think I figured out where our outfit's supposed to be. Destiny choice. It really depends. Like, for example, Junji Ito comics I think are actually worse in color than in black and white, because his style just looks so good in black and white. But there are some comics that work better in color. It just depends, but I don't think one is objectively better than the other. It's more of what better suits the tone of the story. Okay. It says skirt, though he didn't say what kind of skirt, so... Let's do one of those anime skirts. That would go best with the vest here. Even if they are kind of a pain to draw. Okay. Sorry, I had to click away from the chat for a sec to check on the reference pictures that the guy sent me. Is he here? Like the Monteon guy? Because I used some of his feedback, if he's here. Just so I can make sure I'm on the right track with what I'm doing. Again, the shoes were not described, so I'll just do those generic anime school shoes. Foot's a little small. Go. What are y'all talking about? I look away, just check on the reference things, and now y'all are talking about drinks. to Coca-Cola all the way, man. Don't drink Pepsi. Only villains do that. Cream soda is pretty great. Okay, there's Fire Girl, there's Water Boy. My back hurts. How we doing, guys? Oh, that foot's a little too big. There we go. Alright, so, I think I'll finish this, in a later stream, but like I said, I want the guy to be here so that I can make sure, you know, everything's approved of before I do the line art and stuff. But, so since he's not here, I'll, send him the sketch and get his approval, and then I'll work on it some more next stream. So, I'll go ahead and do that, and if I don't get any more commissions while I'm doing that, then I'll just call it a day. Yeah, if you want to commission me, you have to, you can see my prices in the first link of the description, and then you can send the commission through the second link. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, I'll give it like a minute or two just for it to go through if anyone gets a commission, and then if that doesn't happen, then yeah, that'll be it. So, just how are y'all doing on this fine Friday afternoon? Oh, I just got the approval for the sketch, so I guess we're doing line art now. Hooray! Here we go. Actually, I'm pretty beat. I might just call it. Yeah, so, I guess I'll just end the stream here. If you still want to commission me, you can still do it. But it'd be better to message me over Tumblr or Twitter if I'm not, streaming while you commission me. That'll be it for today. So, thank you everyone for joining me. Fight like a 40-year-old drunk asked if I'm going to be doing these often. I do want to do them more. I'm not sure if I'll do them as much as I did them this week, just because I have other work I gotta do in a day. But, yeah, I do want to keep doing these because I'm definitely... I feel like I'm doing better with commissions when there's like a chat that can like... that I can like talk to, or can point out if I screw something up. That sort of thing. It's a bit more engaging than just like putting on like a Mumkey Jones video and then drawing, which is what I usually do. So, yeah. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for stopping by. And, yeah. Bye!